We're up before the butt crack of dawn today. We're going to see a really cool property, and this one is in the Caribbean, which is one of my favorite places on earth, and it's been a goal of mine to buy a hotel in the Caribbean since I started buying hotels. So really excited for this one. It came from some friends of mine flying down there to meet them, to see the property, to tour it, to finish up running our numbers and our analysis, live island life for a few days. So excited for that. You guys are going to get to come along for the ride, see the property, and we'll do the tour, and let me know what you guys think. We have landed in the Caribbean. I felt wet with the humidity. It's just wrapping me like a blanket. So I'm gonna tell you guys where we are at, but we are in the beautiful island of St. Croix, and when in the Caribbean, do the Jeep upgrade from the little rental car that we had. And my whole goal for today is really to get an idea of the island, of what brings people in here, what the draw, what the attraction is, and so I can kind of assess that, bring it into my underwriting for the analysis for the hotel deal, right? You got to know the sources of your tourism, when people are coming, when your seasons are, all those things. Like hospitality, real estate in general is very, very local, so I wanted to get a feel for the area and for the island. St. Croix is in the U.S. Virgin Islands, so we didn't need a passport, so it was super convenient. It's just like flying anywhere within the U.S., so pretty easy from Knoxville to Miami and then here. So we're going to try to find some time in there to relax on the beach, hang out, live the Caribbean lifestyle, kind of be a guest at the place before we potentially take over operations and start running the deal. So that's the goal. So we made it to Frederiksted and we were staring at the Caribbean Ocean. One of my favorite places in the world. Love it. So this is what I call market research. So we're getting a feel for the area, driving around Frederiksted, and next we're gonna go to Christiansted, the two main cities on the island. We've already saw some dolphins out here in the ocean, so pretty cool space. And I didn't even think about this, but immediately when we got in the car, they drive on the left side of the road, but the Jeep, the steering wheel's still on the same side. So the first turn I took, I was immediately on the wrong side of the road with an oncoming car coming. I'm thinking about the Caribbean. And speaking of the local architecture, they actually say that Columbus sculpted this himself when he sailed the ocean blue in 1492. Who would have thought? So I wanted to check out Frederiksted because right here is the cruise port that brings in tens of thousands, if not 100,000+ people per year to the island, which is obviously a big draw of tourism, or the excursions, money coming into the economy. That's going to be a driver for the hotel and lodging industry. And one of the things I like about this is the colonial Caribbean architecture here in the back. So we're going to go walk through some of the shops, get some lunch, and keep doing our market research. We've made it to the property. We are on Cheney Bay here at the resort at Bungalows on the Bay, and this is their check-in area right here. Let's go check this place out. All right, guys, we made it. So this is the beach, man. This is what sells the property. This is what made me want to fly out and see this place and own something like this, and is the reason that got me into really real estate in the first place, to own cool stuff and to be able to share that with people and create these cool experiences, these cool environments. What you guys see here is the kitchen is behind there, but then you have the bar right here. So when we got in, guests can come in, have a drink, get welcomed by the beach. Love that. And you've got the seating area out here. You've got another bar and tap over here. And you've got this gazebo right here where they do live music with the backdrop to the beach, and then all the beach chairs, the kayaks, the sailboats, things like that. What our plan has been, we've been talking about the owner with this is all getting demoed. And this is gonna be one big large pavilion with the swim up pool bar over there, 2 stories above the bar here that kind of look into this area where they'll be playing the music. The kitchen will be on the far side over there, so it doesn't interrupt the feng shui. You've got open seating throughout here. You've got an open line of sight to the beach the whole way, and that is what is going to sell this property, along with the pool area that is up the hill. So you have that infinity pool area rolling down to this pavilion. It's gonna make it something super special, something they don't have on the island. We'll make it one of the best that we can do. It's gonna take $3 to $4 million to do this, and we'll get deeper into our numbers after we see the whole property. So let's go see the property and the rooms. This is the area that's going to make this whole property sell, along with the bar over here, but this needs to be infinity pool, right? Take out these planters, probably jackhammer this whole thing and just redo the pool, but have the infinity feature on this side as well, and then it pours down into a swim up pool bar, because right on the back side of this is where the bar and the restaurant is. So we'll pour over into the pool bar. The beach is right on the other side of this, and one of the big things that we need to do is clear out all the shrubs and the trees that are blocking that view, because when you come out here, spend time in this area, that's what brings you into the Caribbean. It's the water, it's this island vibe, and that's what we want to create here. One thing that I liked about most of these rooms is the villas are built into the hill. Almost from every single one, you get an ocean view, but everything's really grown. So probably come in and thin out these trees so you get like a proper view. How nice is it to just walk out, be in the Caribbean, see the ocean in the morning while you're drinking your coffee. And this is one of the rooms on the top tier of the quality of what they have currently. So less renovation is needed. They've already got newer tile floor, granite countertop, and these white cabinets. I think what we would do is either replace the fronts on these cabinets, maybe get a new built-in thing altogether, if we can measure them out for all the rooms and buy them and build them in bulk, or buy them in bulk. But in this room, like, it's just not that welcoming, not that fresh. The design is not that great. So for a room like this, probably $6,000-ish for furniture, and then out of that $4,000 or so for your CapEx items, newer cabinets, fixtures that we're gonna replace, things like that. Any decking that we're gonna repair out here. And on the high end, our probably average over all of them will probably be in the $15,000 range. So for 50 units, that's $750,000 roughly that we're kind of planning on as we've seen these units to make this really special and make it something that, like, when you come to St. Croix, this is where you want to stay. So this is one of the lower tier, lower quality units on site that's going to be more of a full renovation. So we'll go in here and check this out. So in here they had this old kind of terracotta tile that they just painted over as part of their light renovation to make it a little bit better. Painted the cabinets, but you can see in here, this one's more full with the fixtures. The rest of the ceilings had shiplap, wood on the ceilings. So we'll put that back in here. All new furniture. We'll chip up all this tile. We'll also remove this cabinetry and new countertops as well. And then the bathroom, what they've done in I think 6 or maybe 10 of the bathrooms is take all this out, do a new walk-in tile shower. So we want to do something similar in this unit to kind of match the other vibe, do a nice glossy tile in here that's easy to sweep and get the sand up, because obviously people coming from the beach. And then obviously all the water damage coming in, you got spots in the ceiling, kind of seal the roofs or redo those to get this up to a better quality so we can get higher rates for these units as well. And this is the unit that we are staying in. So these are the kind of higher end. They've got a bedroom in here, full bathroom, and then this living room area. So what we'll do in here is have pull-out couches that allow you to get more heads and beds. Small families or whatever can stay in here, have higher nightly rates. Little dinette set, closet for extra amenities. And then in the bedroom, got room for a king-size bed. And right now the furniture is just too bulky. Like, you don't need the footboard and this big dresser. So again, all new furniture and fixtures and artwork and decor in all the units. And then you got the bathrooms in here. I currently have this kind of like built-in, the shower, and then it's got the jacuzzi tub. Kind of experimenting with keeping some of these. I mean, this one's in good shape. And then you just got these big built-ins in this bathroom that really kind of takes up the space, and you don't need this. Like, that's so much cabinet space for people that are going to come stay for a week. You got like timeshare people, condo owners, they're not going to come in and really live in this thing. They're vacationers coming down here for a week at a time. And then in this kitchen area, what makes it nice is because you have those timeshare people coming for a week, they can buy their groceries. Now the functionality of the kitchen. So this one, we'll replace the cabinet faces, the countertop, the sink, and the fixtures in here as well, potentially the appliances, but pretty light. Like, the feng shui of it is good, the layout of the units are good. You got these nice arched ceilings with the shiplap and the beams. So overall, very good bones. Plumbing is all PVC, electrical is updated copper. Everything here is good, plus really maximizing the amenities of the pool space, the bar. So when I stay here, I like it, and then we need to draw on the appeal of those amenities outside. But there's still a lot to do on this property. It used to be completely overgrown, and the owner's done a lot in the year and a half since he's owned it because it was ran into the ground. All of their gutters are made out of wood, which is not good when you're down at the coast and everything gets wet and moldy and water damaged. We've got fascia boards, exterior walkways, the outside of the units that all need fixed, but we're gonna go on the inside and see one of the down units. So there's 50 villas on the property. 3 are down units right now, and we're gonna see one of them. So this is one we'll have to come in and do a full renovation on. Everything will need to be done, but this is the layout and kind of the space setting, the studio units. So there's 1-bedroom units, there's studios, and then there's large studios. So that's kind of the unit makeup of the 50. We come in here, this is an adjoining unit on the other side of this with a door in the middle. So it's pretty much mirror image. We're probably in the 25 to 30,000 per unit range for a full renovation, all the materials, all the labor. And like most of this stuff has to be bought from the mainland and shipped out of the ports in Miami or Fort Lauderdale to get here. So that's included in those costs as well. So things we got to think about when we're doing large renovations on these rooms is how we get the materials here, how we get the labor to get these set up, and then the labor on the island, they live and work in island time, so not the best case. So we probably want to try to get more labor from the mainland because, hey, come stay in the Caribbean, work, we'll pay you, stay for an extra week for vacation. So that's kind of the plan as we're thinking about it right now. And hey guys, before I forget, if you're not already, make sure you get on my investor list. The link is below. And this is something that we are going to put an offer on, and we're going to get our investors involved. And I'm pretty sure that the opportunity to own a piece of paradise is going to go fast. So get on my investor list. You'll be able to see this one when it comes out and have the opportunity to get in this deal before we actually, fill it up.